soft rock melody with a cool bass groove, light electric guitar, and a laid back yet an energetic rigging of rhythm. Think of a cozy lounge filled with a touch of playful, perfect for setting the stage for an anime, manga, and gaming focus. The hostel should be warm while you're wedding and filled with enthusiasm, drawing listeners into the world of waifus and fandom fun. Step into a world where dreams come alive, pixels and pages, our passion survives. From anime scenes to the games that we play, we're diving deep, so come stay. Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. Talking about the stories, the worlds that set us free. Manga, games, and waifus too. If you love them, this is for you. Magical girls and warriors strong, legends in love, we'll break it all down. From shonen fights to rom-com delights, every tale shines so bright. Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. Every husband know, every waifu come and see. From 2D dreams to 3D feels, we keep it real, it's the deal.
Episode 1, Demons and the Spirit, exploring the dark world of Welcome to the Wonderland. Welcome to Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. I'm Mr. Baldy, your guide through the ultimate showdown of waifus, husbandos, and everything in between. And today, things are getting a little darker. We're diving headfirst into the devastating world of Devilman.
And I'm Rachel, here to cheer on my ultimate waifu like it's the finale of a shonen arc. But with Devilman, let's be honest, there aren't many happy endings.
I'm Alice, and I'm just here to prove why my husbando reigns supreme. Even if that husbando is, literally Satan. No arguments, just facts.
And I'm Aria, representing all the underrated waifus who deserve their day in the spotlight. And trust me, in a world like Devilman, the waifus are fierce, tragic, and unforgettable.
Whether you're Team Akira, Team Rio, or just here to emotionally spiral with us, we've got you covered. So buckle up It's gonna get intense. This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
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 Welcome to the Wonderland. Story review and debate. The emotional destruction of Devilman. Ranking Royale. The many faces of Devilman.
Welcome back to Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. I'm Mr. Baldy, and today we're diving into a world of demons, destruction, and devastating feels. Buckle up, because we're talking about Devilman.
And I'm Rachel, here to cheer on my favorite tragic boy, Akira Fudo, while I cry into my popcorn.
I'm Alice, ready to break down why Ryo Asuka is the most complex frenemy in anime history. Satan or not, I've got takes.
And I'm Arya, here for all the emotional damage. Devilman has so many versions, and each one hits like a truck, in a good way.
From the classic manga to the mind-melting Devilman Crybaby, every adaptation brings something new. And we want to hear from you. Which version wrecked your soul the most? Hit those comments and let's talk about it. This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
This is Waifus Wonderland, and where fandom meets fantasy.
This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
Round 1. The Manga. The Birth of a Legend.
Alright, first up, the original Devilman manga from 1972. This is where Go Nagai said, what if superheroes were terrifying and the world was a nightmare?
And what if the hero was just a sweet, shy boy who became a demon, but still somehow had the purest heart? Akira Fudo, you deserve better.
But that's what makes it so powerful. The manga didn't hold back. From the violent body horror to the gut-wrenching finale, it's brutal. And Ryo, don't even get me started.
Ugh, that reveal. When Ryo turns out to be Satan and realizes the destruction he caused, chills. But I still can't decide if Ryo truly loved Akira or if it was all manipulation.
Round 2. 1972 Anime. Saturday Morning Apocalypse.
Next up, the Devilman anime from the 70s, and let's be real, it's like the monster of the week cousin who never got the family trauma memo.
Right? It's like the producers said, let's keep the demons but lose all the soul-crushing existential dread.
But hear me out. It had charm. Akira was still a hero fighting demons and saving the day. Plus the colorful villains, campy but iconic.
Exactly. And for a lot of people, that was their first taste of Devilman. Was it the most faithful adaptation? No. But sometimes you just want to watch a demon get punched in the face.
Question for the listeners. Do you prefer your Devilman soul-shattering or Saturday morning fun? Tell us in the comments.
Round 3. The OVAs. Blood, Gore, and Peak Horror.
Now, if you wanted something darker, The 1987 and 1990 OVAs said, "Hold my blood-soaked beer."
Finally, the manga's horror brought to life. Those grotesque demon designs, pure nightmare fuel, and Akira's transformation, horrifying and gorgeous at the same time.
And they didn't water down the violence. The Demon Bird OVA in particular, that fight with Cyrene, chef's kiss, if your chef serves trauma for dinner.
But I will say they left us hanging. No final showdown, no emotional devastation, just, okay, demons exist, good luck.
Which begs the question, should we have gotten a full series? Would it have crushed us even harder? Comment below if you'd binge that in one sitting.
Round 4, Aemon, Apocalypse of Devilman, Maximum Pain Edition.
Ah, the Aemon OVA, because apparently we weren't traumatized enough.
For real, this one takes the "what if Akira completely lost it?" question and runs with it, straight into a pit of despair.
But that's why it's brilliant. It's not just about demons. It's about guilt, grief, and the absolute loss of hope. It's Akira at his lowest.
And let's not forget the visuals. Aemon's design is terrifying. It's like the artist asked, what if regret had muscles and glowing eyes?
Team never recover emotionally? Let us know in the comments.
Round 5, Devilman Crybaby, The Modern Tragedy.
And finally, Devilman Crybaby. Masaki Yuasa said, let's take all the pain from the manga and crank it up to 11.
The animation style alone, fluid, surreal, and haunting. It's like a fever dream, but you wake up crying.
And the emotional punch? Akira and Ryo's relationship felt more intimate and raw than ever. The ending left me sobbing for days.
But that's what makes it iconic. It's not just horror. It's a reflection on humanity's fear, love, and destruction. Crybaby understood the assignment.
So, listeners, which Devilman wrecked your soul the hardest? Manga Akira, OVA Akira, Crybaby Akira? Comment and tell us.
And if you survived this emotional roller coaster, congrats! Like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. More chaotic discussions coming your way.
And drop your hot takes. Who was the true Devilman? The one who fought for humanity? Or the one who embraced the monster inside?
Until next time, keep your inner demons in check, or don't. We won't judge.
We'll see you soon in Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
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 Story review and debate. The emotional destruction of Devilman. Ranking Royale. The many faces of Devilman. Husbando Hot Seat. Akira Fudo vs. Ryo Asuka. The Devil vs. the Fallen Angel. The hotter the seat, the better the debate.
Husbando alert! Husbando alert!
One husbando, infinite opinions. It's time to crank up the heat in the hot seat.
Is it getting warm in here? Or is that just my love for this husbando?
Well, today, we're not just talking about one husbando. We've got two. On one side, we have Akira Fudo, the kind-hearted devilman who took on the forces of hell with nothing but guts and grief. And on the other, we've got Ryo Asuka, the cold, cunning fallen angel who shook the heavens as Satan himself. Let's just say, This hot seat might catch fire.
Oh, it's already burning. Akira's in my corner. Boy's got the heart of a saint and the muscles of a demon. That's a winning combo.
I mean, sure, Akira's all noble and tragic, but have you seen Rio? That angelic face? That immaculate, untouchable vibe? I'm just saying, if the world's ending, I'm siding with the celestial hottie.
But isn't that the tragedy? Rio never understood what made Akira so powerful. It wasn't just about brute strength. It was about having the courage to protect others. That's what made him the true devilman.
Okay, gloves are off. Let's break it down. Who takes the crown? The demon who kept his humanity, or the angel who lost his?
Husbando alert!
Round 1, Strengths and Powers.
Husbando alert!
Starting off strong, literally. Akira's got the body of Amon, the legendary demon warrior. We're talking insane strength, flight, regeneration, hellfire manipulation. The guy's a one-demon army.
And the best part? He never gave in. Amon wanted control, but Akira said, "Nah, this is my body now." That's a flex on every demon in existence.
But let's not pretend Rio didn't serve god-tier power. The dude's Satan, manipulating reality, commanding armies of demons, practically untouchable. Plus, that commanding presence? Who?
True, but Satan's biggest weakness is that he fights without purpose. Akira's strength isn't just physical, it's emotional. He fought for love, friendship, and protecting the innocent. That's why he stood a chance against Rio.
So, we've got divine destruction versus righteous resilience. Comment below, whose power would you rather have at your side in the apocalypse?
Husbando alert!
Round 2, Personality and Morality.
Husbando alert!
Next up, who's got the stronger spirit? Akira might be a demon on the outside, but inside? Pure-hearted protector. But Rio, that man was complicated. Half angel, half destroyer, 100% emotionally repressed.
Akira's just so human. He's scared, he cries, he loves deeply. And even after losing everything, he doesn't stop fighting. That's husbando material.
Okay, but let's be real. There's something magnetic about a character like Rio. He's not evil just for the sake of it. His loneliness, his fear of rejection, it's what makes him so fascinating. Plus, villain husbando supremacy.
But isn't that why Akira shines? He saw Rio for who he was, beyond the wings and destruction. Rio might have destroyed the world, but Akira was the one thing that could have saved him. The tragedy of their bond is what makes them unforgettable.
So, what's your take, listeners? Do you side with Akira's unwavering kindness or Rio's heartbreaking descent? Comment with Harn Team Devilman or Harm Team Satan.
Husbando alert!
Round 3, The Ultimate Tragedy.
Husbando alert!
All right, final round. Let's talk tragedy. Devilman isn't just a battle of fists. It's a battle of ideals. Akira fought for a world that didn't believe in him. And Rio, he destroyed everything, only to realize too late what he lost.
And that's what makes Akira so powerful. He knew the odds were impossible. He knew humanity might never change, but he fought anyway. That's why he'll always be my husbando.
But you've got to admit, Rio's story is devastating in its own right. He thought rejecting love would protect him. But in the end, he destroyed the only person who ever truly loved him. That's a pain no amount of godly power can fix.
Which is exactly why their relationship is so heartbreaking. They weren't just enemies, they were soulmates, torn apart by their choices. Akira's humanity and Rio's fall from grace, classic tragic love story.
Ugh, my heart. Okay, listeners, now it's your turn. Which husbando wrecked you the most? Are you still sobbing over Akira's sacrifice? Or do you sympathize with Rio's painful regret? Sound off in the comments and join the debate.
Flame War avoided for now, but we'll be back with another husbando to defend.
And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss the next husbando hot seat. Who knows who's stepping into the fire next?
And seriously, we need to hear your takes. Team Akira? Team Rio? Or are you just here for the emotional destruction? Let us know.
Until next time, stay strong, stay human, and remember, even demons have hearts. This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
This is Waifus Wonderland, and where fandom meets fantasy.
This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
Husbando Hot Seat. Akira Fudo vs. Rio Asuka. The Devil vs. the Fallen Angel. The hotter the seat, the better the debate. Waifu alert! Waifu Wars Miki Makimura vs. Irene vs. Psycho. Jenny vs. Jun Fudu. Where only one can claim the throne until the rematch. Waifu alert!
It's time for Waifu Wars, where waifus rise, husbandos fall, and no fandom is ever truly satisfied.
Battle armor? Nah, just memes and passionate arguments.
And you know it's serious when we're diving into the demon-infested world of Devilman. 4 fierce waifus, 1 crown. Let's see who claims it.
We've got the heart of humanity, the queen of vengeance, the master of manipulation, and the lady who redefined strength. Buckle up, folks. This is gonna get heated.
And we want to hear from you. Team Mickey, Team Cyrene, Team Psycho Jenny, or Team Jun. Drop a comment, defend your waifu, and let's settle this.
Round 1. Miki Makimura. The Heart of Humanity.
Starting off with Miki Makimura, our human contender. She may not have demon powers, but her heart is her greatest strength.
Miki is the definition of courage. She stood her ground when fear was consuming everyone. While demons and devilmen were throwing punches, she was out there proving that humanity's strength isn't in fists, it's in kindness.
Okay, sure, but kindness doesn't exactly stop a demon apocalypse. While Mickey's out here writing inspirational speeches, Cyrene's drop-kicking people from the sky.
But that's the point. Mickey's strength isn't about physical power. She held on to her beliefs even when the world turned against her. That's harder than any fight.
And don't forget, her unwavering belief in Akira is what gave him the strength to keep fighting. But is hope enough to win this war? Let us know in the comments. Team Mickey if she's your queen.
Round 2. Cyrene, the winged goddess of vengeance.
Next up, soaring straight into battle, it's Cyrene, the avian queen of carnage.
Oh, now we're talking? Cyrene doesn't just fight, she owns the battlefield. That raw power, the wings, the sheer fury, literal goddess vibes.
And she's not just brute strength. Cyrene's loyalty to her fallen comrades is brutal but beautiful. Every fight for her is personal. She's not just in it for domination. She's fighting for vengeance.
But isn't that her downfall? Her obsession with revenge is what blinds her. Even when it's clear she's losing, she refuses to back down. There's power in that, but it's also tragic.
Powerful, proud, and tragically flawed. Is Cyrene your waifu queen? Comment for Team Cyrene and let your wings soar.
Round 3. Psycho Jenny, the mistress of manipulation.
Moving from brawn to brains, it's time for Psycho Jenny, the demon who can shatter your mind before you even blink.
Oh, she's terrifying. But also, total icon. Jenny doesn't need to fight physically, she'll tear you apart mentally. She's playing 4D chess while everyone else is throwing punches.
Exactly. She's like, why fight when I can turn your own memories against you? Plus, that cool, eerie presence, that's villain waifu supremacy.
But that's also why I could never root for her. There's no empathy. Psycho Jenny manipulates without remorse. Even Satan's twisted emotions feel more genuine than hers.
And that's what makes her so terrifying. If you love a waifu who can play the ultimate mind game, comment Narach Team Psycho Jenny and embrace the chaos.
Round 4. Junfudu, the Devilman Lady.
And now last but definitely not least, Junfudu, Devilman Lady, the warrior of duality and a queen of inner strength.
June's story hits hard. She didn't choose to become a devilman. Unlike Akira, she was forced into it. But instead of giving in to the monster inside, she fought for control.
And she's a total badass, strong, graceful, and relentless. She didn't just fight demons, she fought the fear of what she could become. That's the ultimate glow-up.
But her real strength is her emotional resilience. Jun refuses to lose her humanity, no matter how much the world tries to break her. That internal battle? Way harder than any physical fight.
Feeling inspired? Comment Nashta Team Jun if you think the Devilman Lady deserves the throne.
Final verdict. Cast your vote.
4 powerful waifus. 4 incredible stories. But only one can claim the crown. For now.
Are you all about that human spirit with Mickey? Or do you crave the vengeance-fueled might of Cyrene?
Maybe you admire the cold brilliance of Psycho Jenny, the queen of manipulation. Or are you standing with Jun, fighting to reclaim her humanity?
Let us know in the comments, who's your ultimate devilman waifu? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The waifu wars are far from over.
Until next time, stay strong, embrace the chaos, and remember, only one waifu can claim the throne until the rematch. This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
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 Waifu alert! Waifu Wars Miki Makimura vs Cyrene vs Psycho. Jenny vs Junfudu. Where only one can claim the throne until the rematch. Waifu alert! Otaku Outpost, The Devilman Legacy, Heroes in Darkness. Where the fandom feels right at home.
Grab your ramen and charge your controllers. We're diving into the latest in otaku and gaming culture. And today, we're talking about a series that ripped our hearts out and still has us thanking it for the trauma. Yup, it's time to talk about Devilman and its massive influence.
And it's not just about throwing punches. Devilman took the tragic hero trope and cranked it to 11. It's the ultimate, what happens when you try to save a world that doesn't want to be saved, story. And we see that reflected everywhere.
Oh, no doubt. But look, you can't deny the Devilman DNA in some of our favorite dark fantasy series. Berserk, Chainsaw Man, that whole hero versus inner monster vibe. Straight up Devilman's legacy.
Spoiler alert. Someone's about to drop a controversial take.
Akira Fudu, the blueprint of the tragic hero.
Starting with the original Dark Boy himself, Akira Fudu. My dude went from cinnamon roll to full-on demon warrior, but he never lost his heart, even when the world turned against him.
And that's what makes Akira unforgettable. He's not some brooding anti-hero just for the aesthetic. He genuinely believes in people. He held on to his humanity for so long, even when no one else would.
Yeah, but let's be real. The world did not deserve Akira. Dude literally fought through hell and back. And what did he get? Betrayed, destroyed, and emotionally wrecked. Classic Devilman.
But that's why it's so powerful. Devilman's whole message is that even in the worst circumstances, holding on to your humanity still matters. That's what makes Akira a legend, even more than the demon wings and hellfire.
All right, listeners, what do you think? Was Akira the ultimate tragic hero, or did his hope make him naive? Comment, you're on Team Akira, and let's see where you stand.
Guts and rage against fate.
Now let's talk about a man who took trauma and said, you know what? I'm fighting fate with my bare hands. It's Guts from Berserk.
If Akira's the symbol of hope, Guts is the symbol of pure, stubborn rage. He's like, the universe wants me to suffer? Too bad. I'm taking it down with me.
And he's a perfect reflection of Devilman's themes. Both Akira and Guts are consumed by unimaginable pain. But while Akira clings to love, Guts fights with pure survival instinct. Every step forward is just him defying fate.
But what makes Guts stand out is how he slowly lets people back into his life. Casca, Puck, the rest of his found family. That's what stops him from becoming the monster the world tried to turn him into.
So, listeners, are you all about Guts' fight against destiny, or is his rage too much? Drop a comment with you're on Team Guts if you're on his side.
Denji, embracing the chaos.
And now, bringing in a little devilish chaos, Denji from Chainsaw Man. Who knew a dude with a chainsaw for a face could make us feel so many emotions?
Denji is like if Akira Fudu had zero filter and even fewer life goals. And that's what makes him so relatable. He doesn't want to save the world, he just wants a decent breakfast and a nap.
But that's why Denji hits so hard. He's not your typical chosen one. He doesn't have grand ideals like Akira. He's just a kid who's been dealt a terrible hand, trying to find anything worth holding on to.
And yet, just like Akira, Denji constantly fights against the darkness within. Whether it's the control devil's manipulation or his own inner fears, he's forced to ask, am I still human? That's pure Devilman energy.
All right, fam. Is Denji's chaotic journey your jam? Comment at Team Denji, and let's see where the Chainsaw Man fans are at.
Final thoughts, the Devilman impact.
From Akira's tragic resolve to Guts' relentless rebellion and Denji's chaotic survival, Devilman's legacy is alive and well. Every time we see a hero grapple with their inner demons, we're seeing Go Nagai's influence in action.
And we love to see it. Stories like these remind us that even when the world's burning, holding on to that last shred of humanity, that's what makes you a hero.
But now we want to hear from you. Who's your favorite tragic hero? Are you Team Akira, Team Guts, or Team Denji? And who do you think embodied the Devilman spirit the most? Drop it in the comments.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Whether you're crying over Devilman Crybaby or hyping up Chainsaw Man's latest chaos, we've got more debates and deep dives coming your way.
Whether you're a casual fan or full-on otaku royalty, there's always room at the outpost. This is Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
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 Otaku Outpost, The Devilman Legacy, Heroes in Darkness. Where the fandom feels right at home. See you in the next Wonderland.
That's it for today's journey through the Wonderland. Thank you so much for joining us in this hell of a ride through Devilman's world. I hope you had enjoyed this journey as much as I did. Remember, I'm Mr. Baldy, and I hope to see you in our next adventure.
That's right. This was a very intense ride. My name is Rachel, and it was a pleasure to be here. Whether your waifu won or your husbando lost, we still love them all.
We cover a lot of content for a day. We met a lot of characters and learn a lot. My name is Alice, and it was exhilarating. We hope to see you next time. And remember, no matter who you stan, they'll always be number one in your heart.
So keep the fan art flowing and the debates going. We'll be right here for the next round. Remember, my name is Arya, and this was Waifus Wonderland.
See you next time in Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
See you next time in Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
See you next time in Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
See you next time in Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy.
A smooth jazz infused, soft rock melody with a cool bass groove, a light electric guitar, and a laid back yet energetic rhythm. Think of a cozy lounge filled with a touch of place done black men birth light, perfect setting the stage for an anime, manga, and gasm, drawing listeners into the world of waifus and fandom fun. Waifus Wonderland. Step into a world where dreams come alive. Pixels and pages, our passion survives, from anime scenes to the games that we play. We're diving deep, so come stay. Life is Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. Talking about the stories of the worlds that set us free. Manga, games, and waifus too. If you're up, then this is for you. Magical girls and warriors strong. Legends and love will break